Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Brian Cinnamon, and you are attending our TWN Hangout that we do every single week. And I'm really excited to have you guys take a little bit of time in it and just get inspired and to learn maybe a little bit more about e-commerce and what we do. The opportunity is, without any better word, totally amazing for just about anybody who wants to get started from home, maybe somebody who's never learned how to make money before, or even some experienced people that just wanted to add an extra stream of income. E-commerce is becoming probably the most popular thing out there on the internet right now, just because so many people can be successful with very little to no experience. So a little bit about me: I've been in e-commerce for about 5 years. I've done extremely well on eBay and Amazon, and I've done a little bit of Shopify. I've kind of done a little bit of everything. And I retired myself in 2016. And I do this full time. So I love getting on opportunity hangouts like this and just kind of sharing my story and telling you guys that it's possible. I was a normal guy. I served in the military. I got out. I had a regular job, and it just wasn't enough for me. I was making good money, but I wasn't very satisfied in what I was doing. So I was looking for something different to do. And this fell in my lap. I've been in network marketing and MLM for 25 years, trying to make ends meet and find money that way. It never worked out for me. I'm just not that type of person that can just do that type of business model. But selling stuff on eBay and Amazon made perfect sense. I've been buying on eBay and Amazon for years, so I figured, why not sell and get on the other side of the cash register, right? So fast forward, after 5 years, I do multiple 5 figures per month. I think I'm on track this year to hit my first 7 figure. Things have just been incredible for me, incredible for my team and my clients and everybody that's involved with us in TWN. Our growth is expanding exponentially. Everybody's excited. And I've got some people here on the panel that I wanted to introduce to you guys tonight. We don't want to take a whole lot of your time. We just want to share some excitement, answer some questions, show that it's absolutely possible for anybody of any walk of life to get involved in a very simple business model to where you can make money from home utilizing eBay and Amazon. So my first guest I want to bring on, my friend Patty. She has been in the game for a long time, just maybe a little bit shorter than me, but she's been around for a long time, and she's been growing her business very steadily over the years, and she's doing great. And I'm just going to pass it over to you, Patty, and let you kind of share your story. Tell us how excited you are, how simple you think this system is, and yeah, what do you think? Let's hear from you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great. So I just wanted to say, first of all, that I think that my story is a little bit different than a lot of people, because I think a lot of people, when they go into e-commerce, it's because they're looking to quit their day job, or they're looking to quit their 9-to-5 or whatever. And for me, my story is a little different because I already worked at home when I first got into this business. And in fact, what happened was, one day I was at home and I had this like pile of stuff I had to take to the Goodwill. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I wonder if I can sell that stuff, you know? So I decided to put it on eBay, and I'd never been on eBay before. I didn't even really know what it was about. So I got on there and just opened up an account and started listing stuff, and stuff just started selling. And then I kind of got hooked, because then I was kind of thinking, okay, this is a little too easy. Like, you know, I can totally do this, right? Then I ran out of stuff to sell. So I'm not kidding you guys. I literally would like walk around my house and look for things and like pick things off the shelves and like go, oh, you know what, I bet you I could sell that. And then like, I mean, it just like snowballed after that. Then after I ran out of things to sell is when I kind of like figured out what drop shipping was. And that's when I got into the whole eBay drop shipping thing, and I bought training. And this was about 3 years ago. And I just never stopped from there. And then I heard about Amazon FBA, and I didn't know what that was, but all I heard was shopping for profits. And I thought, okay, I like to shop and I like profits, so what's this all about? So I literally figured out what Amazon FBA was, bought more training, and it just snowballed from there. So my little hobby basically like turned into this full-on business. And the Wealth Network now is really like the greatest thing ever, because in the past I had to buy training for this, training for that, training for this, and now it's like it's all in one package. It's like all the training that you could need, you know, to learn how to drop ship on eBay or to do Amazon FBA. It's all there. It's all in the Wealth Network. So it's like, I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited to tell my story. There's obviously a lot more to it, but like Brian said, I don't want to take up your time either. So that's pretty much how it began for me.
That's incredible. I love your story. The fact that you kind of got into eBay yourself without knowing anything and just figured out that you can make money. And it's actually really hilarious that you're selling everything from your house. I did the same thing when I got started.
I didn't have anything to sell.
Yeah, I did the same thing. You know, money was tight and I didn't know a whole lot about drop shipping. And somebody told me, you know, just sell all the stuff that's around your house that you don't need. And so I was packing up all my old electronics and old shoes and hats and jackets. And I was selling all that stuff, and it was great. It helped me build my business at the very beginning when I didn't have any money to devote to a business. So it was really cool. Cool. So thank you for sharing your story.
Sure.
Petty, I bring on, and I know you guys have seen her a lot, but her story is very inspiring. Denise, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yep, I can.
Thank you, Brian. So my name is Denise Kirksey. My story is a little bit different. I kind of was involved in direct sales and online marketing businesses, and I was always doing research to find, you know, ways to make money online. I learned how to do data entry. I was doing that, but I was just working for pennies. So I was always doing so much research to try to figure out ways to make money online and stay home, you know, with my son. So then but I was never successful in direct sales. I could never recruit one person. My friends and family, you know, once they were in, I didn't make any money, but none of them really wanted anything to do with it after a few years. You know, it would just be like, oh, she's in another awesome opportunity, about to make money, you know, hopefully one day. So then finally one day I found this video about drop shipping. Telling my boyfriend, I was like, I don't have to recruit. Like, this is so awesome. I can make money. At least just let me try it, you know, let me learn it and try it. I'd never sold anything on eBay because I was honestly scared to. I was scared to have problems with customers and stuff. But once I got training and I started doing it and I was successful on eBay, I was making money, and I just started telling people about it, I started recruiting. So now I kind of have the best of both worlds. I have a way to make money online where I don't have to worry about recruiting, but I can still make as much money as I want to recruiting and devote as much time as I want to in that, because I found a business that I'm successful at, I'm making money, and now I'm just helping people. So it's just awesome.
Yeah, that's great. I love the fact that you, like everybody else, you know, who gets really serious with this, they can make as much or as little money as they want, and you can set your own hours, whatever you want, and literally just devote, you know, if you need an extra $100 a week, you could do that. If you need $1,000 a week, you could do that. It's really whatever you want to dedicate to your business. And I love the fact that we can, you know, customize that type of income structure with e-commerce. I think it's really cool. So if you guys are about this video or just curious about, you know, anything that we're talking about, or you're thinking, hey, if these guys can do it, I can do it, then get back with the person who invited you, or just click the button below this video and you guys can take a ride and see how it works. There's really no contracts or anything like that. You can just check it out, see if it's for you, and put some time into it and see if you can make some money. I've had people make money in their very first 24 hours. I made money in my first 24 hours. There's no guarantee, but I mean, so there's people doing it. Other people, they make money in their first 2 days, maybe a first week. It just depends on how much work you put into this business. But for a lot of people, this is the very first time that they've ever made any money on the internet. And, you know, I think it's a great opportunity. So what you get with the Wealth Network, I want to cover that just a little bit before I let you go. Shipping training with the very first membership. You get Amazon FBA training, and some of the other advanced features that we have. We have a Profit Spy tool that literally tells you what to go purchase that is super profitable on Amazon, so you can send it in and make money. So a big problem that people used to have was they don't know what to list, right? That's everybody's excuse. I don't know what to list. I don't know what to sell. Well, we took care of that. Inside the Wealth Network, we tell you exactly what to buy, what to send into Amazon, and what you can make money with. So it really is a business that you don't have to put a lot of thought into. And it's a business that you can get into that's extremely affordable. Considering, you know, opening up a brick and mortar business, for example, just using the Dairy Queen model, just to buy the franchise of Dairy Queen is like 200 grand. And that's before you land, build the building, hire the employees, buy the food, pay the utilities. You know, it's expensive. You know, even for me, if I wanted to open a brick and mortar store, or I wanted to open, I don't know, one of my big visions is to open a self-storage facility. To build one is $3 million. I don't even know how to borrow $3 million. But to get into an online business like this for really cheap and generate the type of money that I have and that Denise has and that Patty has, it's an amazing opportunity for anybody of any walk of life to change their life. So I would like to invite you guys to give it a shot. Click the button below, join us, see what it's like, give it a shot. Don't be afraid. You know, Denise was a little stressed and worried about it when she got started, but once she got the training and understood, you know, she was selling her own stuff and kind of wondering what's going on with the customer service thing. And now Patty does 6 figures in sales a month. It's insanely great. I mean, I am so proud of her. She's one of my clients that I've been working with for years, and I'm so proud that she's doing so well. And we're just normal people. We've all had jobs before. We've all just, you know, walking around, hanging out and doing our thing. But now we can do it full time and be totally relaxed and do our work and our job in our pajamas or whatever we want. And it's a whole lot of fun. So anyways, Denise, Patty, do you guys have anything to add? I don't want to ramble too much today.
I do actually. I kind of just wanted to let people know the difference between drop shipping on eBay and what Amazon FBA is. I get a lot of questions about that, so I just kind of wanted just to go over that really quick. So eBay drop shipping is where you would have a product from an online source, say another online store, and you would list that product on eBay. And then when that product sells, you go back to the online store, the supplier where you're going to get it from, and you have it shipped to your customer. So you're not seeing the product, you're not touching the product or anything. You're just having it shipped to that customer that bought it on eBay, and then you're keeping the profits. That's how eBay works. Now, Amazon FBA is a little different, and that's where you would get the products up front yourself, and then you're going to ship those products into Amazon warehouses. And from that point, when the product sells, Amazon is going to pick it for you, they're going to pack it, they're going to ship it, and they're going to handle all of your customer service for you. So it's just kind of like going from one model to another model. There is a little bit more working capital involved. So that's why we suggest, you know, when you're first starting out, to start out on eBay, because it's just a lot easier to get going that way. And then you can move up to Amazon and go from there. But I mean, to me, my love affair with Amazon started when I started doing FBA, when I started going around to dollar stores and just finding items, just anything, you know, and shipping it in. And it just snowballed from there for me. So that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to let everyone know the difference between the two, and happy selling, people.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you took the time to do that. Some people get a little bit confused, you know, and I said earlier, anybody from any walk of life can get involved into doing the drop shipping and Amazon FBA. And, you know, when I first started, I barely had 2 nickels to rub together. You know, I had to fight with my wife and tell her that I was going to spend the money for the training because I had faith in it and I had faith in myself. And she kind of bowed out after a couple of arguments. And I'm sure she's really happy now because, you know, we have financial freedom and we can do whatever we want pretty much. But yeah, you know, it was a fight. You know, there's always a little bit of fear. And I've always told people that your success and your dreams are always on the other side of fear. So if you can just push through and weather the storm, you can do anything that you put your mind to, especially with being successful on eBay and Amazon. So with that, we don't want to hang you guys up too long. So Denise, do you have anything that you want to add, or are we good?
I just want to add that, you know, I was a little intimidated with eBay and stuff when I started, but then once I watched the training, I started making money within 3 days. I made my first sale on eBay. That was almost the first time I had made money online without a friend or a family member. So I just recommend, if you're scared, you know, start off with eBay. Build up your eBay account like I did, because I just had a baby. I didn't really have much money to play with either. And then once you start doing that, like Patty said, you know, you can start with Amazon FBA and you can start reinvesting your eBay investments into your Amazon, and then you'll have the great profit. Start out with stuff like Dollar General and stuff like that, because that's what I did too. I started off, you know, just bundling stuff that sold well and stuff. So anyways, but I don't want to keep everyone going. I just want to kind of to say that. So if you're just a little intimidated right now, don't be scared. Just take that chance, click the button, and start watching the training, and I promise you won't regret it.
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. Everybody just get started. If you have questions, get back to the person that invited you to come hang out with us tonight. And feel free to pick our brains if you want on Facebook too. We're happy to talk to you guys. And with that, that's all we got for this week. So we do this every single week, and you're welcome to attend next week as well. So we hope to see you in our community, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.